Hey, what's up guys and gals, my name is Ricknineg. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be looking at the short called Violent is the Word for Curly. It is the 30-second short film released by Columbia Pictures in 1938 starring the Three Stooges. It was filmed between March 14th and the 17th, 1937, and it was released over a year later on July 2nd, 1938. If you are new to the channel, welcome. In case you haven't checked out my other Three Stooges shorts videos, go ahead and check those out. There's over 30 of them, and I think you will absolutely enjoy them. Now guys and gals, I'm really excited to take a look at this short because there's so many facts and bloopers that I think you're going to really enjoy this. After destroying a gas station, the Stooges are mistaken for three visiting professors, and the curriculum at Blvd College will never be the same. The short features the fan favorite Swinging the Alphabet, a 19th century novelty tune that director Charlie Chase's maid taught his children, so he decided to put it in the short. This short has a lot of outdoor scenes, so let's take a look at this one with the girls dancing outside. This is shot right outside of the front lawn of the Deeds' home at Columbia Ranch. Now notice that these are the same girls who later sing the alphabet song with the Stooges. Now in this establishing shot at the service station, note the super service sign hanging from the roof. This was the Stooges' motto during the scene. Shot next to the park, the scene provides a good view of the buildings in the background. From left to right, notice the two residences, the Wolf Home and the Park Boulevard apartments. Now if you take a glance right behind Curly all the way in the far distance, that is Burbank, California. And now I want to draw your attention to this last photo where the Stooges are outside in an area that today is known as Forest Lawn Memorial Park. Now it is the one in the Hollywood Hills, it is not the Glendale one, which ironically is where Larry Fine is now buried. He's buried in the one in Glendale, which is about a 15-minute drive from this location. Very interesting.
Customers come in, give them service.
Right up there, right?
Swing it!
Swing
Give that
it.
super service.
Thank you.
Super service. Oh! My Lord, I never thought it'd be like this. What are you doing?
Quiet, I'll be open
What are you doing?
For some reason, Curly can't seem to get a handle on that hose. Unfortunately for these professors, their car had no hope. Now the Stooges are really scared of what Bud Jameson, their boss, is going to do to them when he finds out what they did. So notice here as Curly, quote unquote, runs behind the ice cream truck, that is of course a stuntman that doubled for him. You can tell because of his gait and the way he runs. A quick note on the title of the film, Violent is a Word for Curly. This is a takeoff of a 1936 movie called Valiant is a Word for Carrie. As the Stooges run out of gas in the ice cream truck, they notice that Curly is in the back and completely frozen. If you're a fan of I Love Lucy, you will know the episode where she gets frozen inside the freezer, and it wouldn't at all be a stress that this scene was the inspiration for the I Love Lucy episode, of course with this being almost 20 years its senior. And of course, after being frozen, Moe and Larry decide that the best way to unfreeze him is to put him on a spit and turn him around like a piece of pork. Now notice this scene. Curly actually got injured during this scene. Future Stooges director Edward Burns was present during the filming and noticed that Curly's weight was causing him a problem. He said, quote, "Curly was so heavy Moe and Larry couldn't turn the crank. The straps holding him slipped and he was hanging directly over the fire. Before they could get him off, he was pretty well seared. Curly was hollering his head off, and I don't blame him. Being roasted alive belongs in the Inquisition, not making two real comedies." End quote. Stooges hitchhike their way dressed as professors and they make their way to Blvd College. The Stooges sing the song followed with the girls playing backup. Now I want to point attention to the Stooges here with the musical instruments, the trio. This is very reminiscent of the courtroom scene Disorder in the Court where they have three different instruments, and I think it's a great call to the Stooges and their musical talents, quote unquote. In the dinner scene, notice this blooper where you can see the boom mic shadow, and as the man calls, "Come and get it," you can see the mic move.
Luncheon is served. Oh, super service.
All right.
Notice all the girls, including the two men in the background. They're all laughing at the Stooges' antics, which is great because that's off the cuff. Notice as the Stooges tackle the woman, these are all stunt people standing in for the Stooges and the woman as well. Now watch the final scene as the three professors get blown up and three mannequins land in their place. And that's it for this one, guys and gals. As always, thank you so much for your support. You show me that support by giving me a big thumbs up and subscribing, letting me know that you want to see more. Don't forget to always keep positive. Don't hesitate and just strive for your dreams. It's super important. I'm doing it and I hope you're doing it as well. And most importantly, be hopeful.